your boy Punch in the building, man. Shout out to the guys, man. A lot of crazy shit going on in the boxing world. You know I'm here to talk about it, right? Vergil, bro, you dropped a bag, bro. You really dropped a bag, man. Oscar flamed Vergil Ortiz today. We talking about that. J.O. Pataya got stripped, getting stripped for the IBF, bro. Look like my man about to be the Zuffa champion, bro. This is kind of crazy. We definitely talking about that tonight. You know what I mean? Devin Haney. Take the easy route, man. Chose Rolly Romero, the amateur, the bum. The nigga I despise over Ryan Garcia, man. Of course the nigga took the easy route. What else? It was like completely expected. We're gonna talk about that and much, much more tonight on the Punch Talk Show. So like always, give me like 2 minutes, roll up, and then we gonna get the fuck into it. Get ready. So where do we start, bro? Like, where do we even start? Like, it's so much going on in the boxing world, man. I don't even know where to get started. But you know what? You know where we gonna start? We gonna start with Jao Opetaia, bro, because that's kind of funny. Because my man had undisputed dreams and wanted to do some big things in the sport, and now all of a sudden, he might have signed with the wrong company because they clearly they clearly got different plans for Jay Opetaia than him being undisputed. And IBF is stripping him, yo. Remember, you was listening to Heavy and RC's show yesterday. I came on and I told him, like, bro, man, they gave him a choice. They told him, yo, you gonna fight for the Zuffa title or you gonna fight for the IBF? Need a decision by today, as in right now. And bro, did the IBF really strip him, or did he choose to fight for that Zuffa belt? That's interesting. That's the question. That's the question, man. What belt? Hold up, man. I'm confused. So everybody was talking about like nobody wanted to have the Zuffa belt around their waist. Well, it seems like Jay Opetaia do, and all the big names that have been signing over there, they look like they ain't gonna be fighting for the sanctioning belts. That's kind of crazy. Like listen, man. If you listen to me, I'm not a fan of the sanctioning bodies at all, bro. So the fact that they're really trying to push out the sanctioning bodies is fucking unbelievable to me, bro. Like, I'm sitting watching, but I'm thinking, man, like, this really ain't happening right now. And this is the first move right here. This is what we was wondering. Is he going to really fight for the IBS, or is he going to fight for the Zuffa title? Is IBF really going to strip him? Is Jay Opetaia getting stripped for not following rules, or is him really choosing the Zuffa title, bro? We don't know. I need to know. Did you choose this? Bro, you know how you make a belt credible? Great champions defend them. You can say what you want about a person's belt. You can say that belt's trash. Like, look at all them whack ass belts they got over there in Britain, man. But people take them belts serious. You ever see that rainbow color belt, that LGBTQ belt? That's just trash. But the nigga, they love that belt over there in Europe, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If enough fighters fight for your belt, bro, you can give it credibility, man. And if Zuffa can get people like Jay Opetaia to fight for your belt and defend your belt, bro. That's interesting. That changes some things. It changes some things, in my opinion, man. It makes the sport a lot more interesting to me. Bro, I told you, man, the sanctioning body's been dirty, man. I think it's bullshit niggas got to pay for their belts, man. And this is the first step in the rooting motherfuckers like that out of the game. I am not going to complain about it. I ain't going to sit here and say, oh, they ruining his dreams. I think he chose this. And I'm not going to say he's ruining his dreams if you chose to give up that belt. IBF can say, all we got is the IBF. IBF say, oh, yeah, we stripping you, nigga. I think they stripping that nigga because he ain't defending a belt. He wanted to fight for the Zuffa belt, which is interesting. It raises questions, right? I want to know. What made them strip him? Like, because he didn't defend it like 6 times. Like it's not like he ain't been defending the belt, so that can't be the reason. You know what I mean? You know why? Because it's the same. Remember when they stripped him before that? When he came on his first turkey card, remember they stripped him before that? Why? Because he wasn't fighting. I mean, because he wasn't fighting for them, nigga. So now it's looking like they doing the same thing to him again. So that also makes me bring up the same question. What's the point of the sanctioning body? As soon as you piss them off, they just strip you. Even if you've been doing everything right. Same thing that just happened with Bud Crawford. They made him say fuck him. Like this is what are the point of them? What is the point of y'all? So I'm happy like that this happened. I'm not one of them people who's like, oh man, it's fucked up because Jay Opataya wanted to be undisputed. Well, maybe money talk over. Like I told you, some people care about money more than prestige, man. And you can't convince me Jay Opataya one of them people. He might have been like, oh yeah, I want to be undisputed, and they're like, nigga, we're gonna give you this much. Oh, I'll fight for y'all belt. It'll change it. Money will change your mind. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not calling him a sellout, man. Listen, bro, I love the fact that people actually want to fight for that belt because when you get the right people to fight to defend your belt, it gives it credibility, bro. It gives it credibility. Like, if one of the top names, like Usyk or somebody, win that belt, you think another champion is not going to fight Usyk for the Super title? I'm just using that as an analogy. If, say, Zuffa really do get somebody on the level of Usyk, and then he win the Zuffa title, you think one of the champions are going to come to Zuffa and fight him for it? They are! They are! It's about the fighter you get to defend your belt, bro. And they get people like Jai Opataya to defend their belt, bro. People gonna watch, man. And don't sit here and tell me, just because you a Zuffa hater, that you ain't gonna watch the nigga. You are, bro. Like you're watching them fight Sunday. You're watching them. If you're a boxing fan, you're watching them. You ain't gonna be able to miss it, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't be mad that he's choosing the Zuffa belt or the IBF title because, like I've been saying for a long time, them sanctioning bodies are corrupt, man. It's bullshit that a nigga gotta pay for his prize. It's stupid. It never made no sense to me. I don't care if you can say, oh, that's just business. That's how the game go. You sign the contract. Fuck that. I shouldn't have to pay for my prize. My reward. I got to pay for it. It's stupid. It never made no sense. And it's the only sport in all of sports that they got to do that in. And it's time for a change. And the first step into making that change is to get a credible person, a credible fighter to defend your title. And you don't sit here and tell me that Jay Opataya ain't an incredible fighter. You can't sit here and tell me that, right? You can. So it makes perfect sense. And if you Zuffa, it's like, hell yeah, I'm happy you chose us. And they'll say, oh, he sold out. No, that's not a sellout, man. That's actually a really nice flex. That's how you really get your own credibility. Like if you go over, let's imagine if Jay Opataya give that belt credibility, you go over there to still be knocking niggas out the same way. Like, you know what I mean? I was talking to my homie earlier. He like, man, he get knocked out. That's on him. Like that don't got nothing to do with the fight that he chose not to fight for the IBF. That don't got nothing to do with the outcome of the fight. That's just gonna mean he's still gonna probably cook this dude. But what if he's still Jay Opataya just knocking everybody the fuck out, get the Benavidez fight, nigga? And now him and Benavidez is literally gonna be like that's gonna be interesting. Like, how are you gonna fight Benavidez? Because is Benavidez gonna want to fight for a Zuffa title? If it's around the right person's waist, yes. Some fighters just want all the belts. They don't care what belt it is. Give me them all. Like I don't consider that whack ass IBO belt serious, but when you hear all the champions, they're like, I'll fight for that shit. That's a belt. I'll take that shit too. Give me them all. Give me all the belts. I want them all. And I think Zuffa's gonna fall into that same category. I think what got people so afraid is, you know how the hell IBO is going with trying to make their belt credible. I don't give a fuck about that whack ass belt, right? So when a person saying we defended the IBO belt, it's like Boots just won it. Nobody give a fuck that Boots is the IBO champion. Nobody take that belt serious. So for you to take the belt serious, the right person has to fucking defend it, right? Chris fucking Eubank's been the IBO champion forever. Nobody give a fuck, bro. We don't acknowledge that thing. And that's how people looking at the Zuffa belt right now. But if you a person like Jay Opataya, a credible champion who's known for wrecking shit, that's gonna make people pay attention. It's a great business move, man. And it don't matter what they did to get Opataya to do it, but I'm not going to sit here and say the IBF just stripped them because they want to be dickheads, which is a possibility. It's a possibility they did strip them because they want to be dickheads. It's possible. But at the same time, he could have fucking chose that shit. Shout out to the guys in the chat, man. Mark Wynn, my nigga 913. What up, big bro? You know what I mean? So, like, it's possible that Jai Opataya said, nigga, I'm choosing to fight for the Zuffa belt. They gave him the option. They put it flat out in front of him. Like, I mean, you want to fight for the IBF title, you want to fight for the Zuffa title. Then today I found out, I don't know if it's public news yet, but this is real deal shit, and you might be getting it here first. But I found out Jay Opataya is getting stripped by the IBF. So what did that tell me? That tell me either his deadline ran out, which is what they'll probably say, because they were like fighters like a lot of fighters lie to save face, or he chose the Zuffa belt. Like, which I hope he say too. Already told him, I'm gonna fight the Zuffa. I'm gonna fight for the Zuffa belt. Right? Now that changes the game a little bit. Shout out to my man DJ in the chat. What up, brother? So I changed the game for the Zuffa belt because he's a credible name. No matter how much you want to hate on Zuffa, Jay Opataya is a credible name. He is. So if you get a nigga like him to defend your belt, people are gonna watch. You can't be mad at the competition because the cruiserweight competition is just garbage. It's just how it is. It's kind of like 47 right now. 47 starting to heat up a little bit, but it's just like that right now. Like how we're 135. 135 used to be like the meanest division. You see everybody at 140, niggas still can't get a fight made. So you know what I mean? You can't blame the quality of opponent that Opatai keep getting because Zerto been ducking him forever. Like, you know what I mean? He about to get demolished by David Benavidez and we ain't gonna see the Zerto no more. Like, you know what I mean? Which brings the conversation even further to think like, damn, all right. So if Jay Opataya is about to be the Zuffa Cruiserweight Champion, right? David Benavidez beat Zerto, become unified. How they gonna make that fight? Is both the sanctioning bodies going to agree to fight for how's it going? It can't be a unified Zuffa. See what I mean? Is it a unified sanctioning body Zuffa fight? Is it? What is it? How do they do that? That's the question I have when shit like this happen. But again, I'm not against the idea of Opataya fighting for the Zuffa title. Jalen Moore in the building. What up, bro? I'm not against the idea of Jay Opataya giving up the IBF for the Zuffa title because it gives the belt some credibility, not massive credibility. It's not like a nigga like Terrence Crawford getting that motherfucker. Like even if Bud Crawford would be fighting for the Zuffa title, niggas wouldn't be talking shit right now. Some would, the haters would, but most niggas would be like, man, nigga, I'm watching that fight. You're going to just like Opataya's fight on Sunday. You could talk all the shit you want to talk. You're going to watch. You're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch. We're all gonna watch. Why? Because we love boxing, nigga. And we really don't care about the belts. People can say that we don't care about the belts, but if you get the right niggas to defend your belt, it gives it credibility. So this is a great first step in the future of Zuffa, bro. And I'm all for it because why? Nigga, you won the title here. It ain't, nigga. Give me 150,000. Give me 300,000. Give me 200 grand. Now you get your belt. Fuck that shit. That been bullshit. So I'm happy there's another motherfucker stepping through. Like, nigga, we want to give you the champion, the reward, and make you feel like you actually earned something, nigga. Not, nigga. You went in there, you had the war of your life, your face is all beat the fuck up, skull all cracked in, got sit in the hospital for a week, and I still gotta pay for my belt. How that makes sense? It always been bullshit. Never liked it, never felt it, never agreed with it, nigga. And I always said that shit's weird, man. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm happy when a company like Zuffa can convince a fighter to do something like this, man, because it's the first domino in to see where this shit goes, bro, and it makes it a lot more interesting, bro, because everybody was just automatically assuming he was going to fight for the IBF title, and then all of a sudden, boom, stripped him. What'd that tell you? Like I said, you could say, oh, he missed the deadline. No, nigga, he chose to fight for that belt, bro. Why? Nigga, because Zuffa put a big bag in front of him. Nigga, defend our belt. Nigga, you're not fighting for that. Nigga, Dana White already went on a record saying, nigga, I don't recognize the sanctioning bodies. Nigga, he would look like a contradictory idiot. He would look like a fool if you were up there and defend the IBF title on a Zuffa card, right? So that's not, they're not going to allow this. The smart niggas seen this, but some niggas need to have it explained to them. You know what I mean? But again, it's still surprising because, you know what I mean? It's Jay Opataya, bro. The nigga hit it on the path for Undisputed. So it's like, damn, he's like, fuck that path. I'm gonna go see what's going on with this Zuffa shit. I like that shit, bro. Cause it tells me, hey, I hope he did choose to do it. Cause I mean, a boxer choose for himself, nigga, and his manager ain't ruined his fucking career like Vergil Ortiz's manager did. We about to really get into that next. But I'm not mad about it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if niggas in the chat feel some type of way about it. I don't know how the Aussie cats feel about it. Mark, DJ, how y'all feel about that, bro? Like, is it a bad career move? Or is it a big first win for Zuffa? It just depends on how you look at it, I guess, man. Me personally, I look at it like this, man. I want to see good fights all the time. You know what I mean? Zuffa look like they hit on the path for doing that. I want to see fighters not have to pay for their prizes. They shouldn't have to pay for their belts. I think it's stupid. I don't give a fuck what way the sanctioning body the weasel way into that, man. I want to see that change, bro. You know what I mean? So this is a good first step, in my opinion. For real, if you against the sanctioning bodies and you tired of all the bullshit they've been pulling, bro, and all the biasness and all that, I'm tired of that. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, come on, man, we live in a world where mandatories don't get to fight they mandatories, man. Sometimes they just keep getting skipped over. Be fucking mandatories forever, bro. And it's like, nigga, we living in this world. I'm tired of this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And niggas still don't want to fight each other. Like, you nigga got a tight mandatory set in there, nigga will make a new belt up nigga, so he don't have to fight his mandatory. Yeah, that shit right there, man, that shit's for the birds, bro. And I'm happy that finally there's somebody with enough money and backing to combat this shit. Cause it's been treacherous and corrupt for a long time, and I'm happy to see some things changing. And this is a good first step. You might say, "Oh fuck," you just know your bias. That's like, "Oh fuck, Zuffa, man, it's bullshit. They're just buying everybody." That's what every nigga new promoters, new promotional come through company do when they come through and they get a new kid on the block, man. Matchroom did it. Come through offering Canelo Alvarez and GGD $300 million contracts. Come on, man. Like the way PBC coming in stealing all the fighters, giving them big ass contracts, bro. That's what happens when a new kid come on the block. They gotta attract somebody somehow. It's not common sense. I shouldn't have to explain that, but and the same thing happened to them too. When PBC first came, everybody talking all this shit on them. Everybody. All the top ranked fans, Matchroom nigga, I mean all the top ranked and the Golden Boy niggas, yeah, PPC niggas, they just coming to their lane, fuck them, blah, blah, blah. Did the same thing to Eddie Hearn. Fuck Matchroom, they ain't shit, right? Let her LB for years. Fuck Matchroom, fuck Eddie Hearn, Man, that's how that shit work, nigga. The niggas is always scared when a new kid come on the block, cause why? He got the most money, he got the most eyes on him, and they always come through stealing all the top fighters, nigga. It is nothing new. But the thing that makes Zuffa unique is because they're coming through saying, fuck the sanctioning bodies, we ain't gonna make y'all niggas pay for y'all motherfucking fights. We gonna guarantee bonuses every goddamn night, nigga. And we gonna fill up these goddamn arenas. Bro, it's the injection boxing that's needed for the last 20 fucking years, nigga. And I'm happy to see some shit finally changing, man. Granted, the Turkey Alley shit cars have spoiled the fuck out of us. But on top of all that, man, we still get, you know what I mean? We still need something to come in and shake up the politics of boxing, because the politics of boxing fucking suck. Anyway, that's enough about that, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the Joe Opata shit later. I'll put the link up later if niggas want to come through and talk and shit. But I think it's bullshit. What you say, Mark? I don't think Jai was ever going to get the unification fight, so may as well say, fuck it. Zerto been ducking for years now, and Benavidez would probably do the same. You know what, bro? I don't disagree, bro. Don't nobody want to fight him. Zerto definitely don't want to fight him. That proof is in the pudding. He had 1,000 opportunities. You know what I mean? David Benavidez probably ain't gonna want to fight him either unless it's for enough money. I ain't gonna say David Benavidez is going to duck him, because we know the Mexican Monster, which is my new favorite fighter, by the way, don't duck no smoke with nobody. But I think it will take a massive bag for him to get in there and fight Opataya. You know what I mean? So I completely agree, Mark. You know, I completely fucking agree. Like, so. But again, like I say, I think it's a great first move for Zuffa, bro. A great first move, man. People gonna fight for that belt now. They're gonna have to, nigga, because it ain't like niggas ain't gonna want to fight Jay Opataya, because a lot of niggas like to slay the demon. And that's a lot of people see him as. So we'll see. You know what I mean? But on to the next topic, Vergil Ortiz, man. That's what the whole main show is really gonna be about. Vergil Ortiz, stupid ass. You know what I mean? Letting his manager take control. This is the epitome of bad management right here. Like, you know what I mean? You can't never like hire somebody that's like money hungry and greedy like Vergil Ortiz's manager was. You know what I mean? I think he can go up against the machine. Listen, if you're going to go up against the machine, homeboy, you're going to have a lot of money and capital to go up against the goddamn machine. What up, Heavy in the building? Heavy Bag in the building. That's Heavy Bag, nigga. People keep on coming in talking about, nigga, where Heavy at? Bro, this is Punch Talk, bro. Heavy is on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Punch Talk is on Thursday, you know what I mean, Friday, and Sunday. You know what I mean? So, that niggas gotta get the schedule down the pack. But anyway, like I was saying, Vergil Ortiz had a manager who thought he was bigger and badder than the machine, and ain't got no money. You can't think you bigger and badder than the machine, you know what I mean, and try to go up against the machine when the machine got you under contract. Nigga, because you'll never win. We've seen this 1,000 times, and the niggas that do win, you know what happened to them? Andre Ward, Mikey Garcia, ask them what happened. Oh, they win in the end. Yeah, they win 5 fucking years later, 3 fucking years later, 2 fucking years later. You know what I mean? Now your time done passed by you, and you a motherfucker who ain't never fought for no title. You're not a world champion, bro. You ain't built a big enough buzz around yourself, nigga. You know what I mean? To even pull a power move like this. We just seen Terrence Crawford try to pull the same power move. He lost, nigga. And he got accolades on top of accolades on top of accolades. And you who have no accolades for real, none, trying to go up against the machine, dog. That shit blew up in your face spectacularly. And Oscar De La Hoya went online and rubbed it the fuck in your face. All the way. It's very interesting to see a promoter do something like that, because they do not do that. Oscar is original when it comes to shit like that, nigga. He will go online and air you out, nigga. And the funny thing about it is, leading up to this whole situation, he was online saying, "Bro, I'm trying to get the fight made for you, man. Just sit back, let me handle, let me do what you hired me to do. What I'm under contract to do is to make good fights for you. And you sitting here combating me with your dumbass manager who ain't got no money, nigga. You let me put all this bullshit in your goddamn head. You're actually really trying to go up against me when I have you under contract, signed, sealed, and delivered. You idiot." Yeah, you can get out of the contract, but it's gonna take a lot of money, time, and lawyers to do that. And there's a lot of history in the past to show you that. So for you to even try to go up against the machine when you're not even big enough to even look at the machine, you can't even look at the machine, let alone go up against the machine, nigga. We done seen niggas with way more power than you. Canelo Alvarez, you know what I mean? Mikey Garcia, R.J. Ward, niggas even accomplished way more in the sport, lose to the machine. Terrence Crawford, and then you tried it? Bro, that blew up in your face spectacularly, and then Oscar went live in 4K and said, "I'm gonna shelve you." Told us all, "I'm shelving you, nigga." That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And I was going hard for you too. Like, oh, Vergil boots is happening. I feel stupid in the motherfucker when I really sat back and thought about it. Like, hold up. That man's under contract. This is the manager saying all this shit. Oscar was sitting back like, all right, nigga, all right, we gonna see. Judge ruled in his favor. Once that happened, bro, you set yourself back 4 or 5 years. Soon as that judge ruled in Golden Boy's favor, it was over for you, Vergil. And Oscar knew it. Everybody knew it. Everybody who know the politics of boxing and about boxers who sue their promotional companies, nigga, without unbelievable proof, it always explodes in their face and they get shelved. They get shelved every time. And you are the latest casualty and cautionary tale to never go above your promoter's head, man. Listen, you niggas need to just fight your contracts out and leave. If you don't like the business your promoter's doing, the fights your promoter is making, fight your fights and leave. Nigga, stop re-signing. But you can't re-sign with the motherfucker and then he ain't doing what you want him to do and then whine about it and try to then try what you did and try to literally, you did it the boldest way I ever seen somebody do it. Tried to go over the motherfucker head and then announce that y'all made the fight. Are you out of your mind? Bro, in reality, not only did you piss off Golden Boy, your promoter pissed off. I mean, your manager pissed off every promoter in boxing. They all got together and went up against your ass. That's what they do, you stupid motherfucker. If you're a dumb ass money hungry promoter, you know what I mean, who was crying for that 20%. I mean, manager crying for that 20% bag, just ruins your goddamn career because he was so greedy. And you greedy as hell. You know what I mean? With your overzealous ass father, y'all just eating it up. Yeah, we can get out of this. And what happened? It blew up in your face spectacularly. Now we got you online talking about, I am leaving Golden Boy and I am going to appeal this. Nigga, you lost. It's over. All they're going to do now is drag you out in court for the next 2-3 years. You ain't going to be fighting, bro. You're going to be sitting in court, dumbass. We've seen this play out before. We've seen it a million times. We've seen it a million times, and you are the latest casualty. You fucking idiot. I don't know who's the bigger idiot, you, your dad, or the fucking manager. For y'all to think that y'all could just void the contract because y'all want. Nah, dog. That shit is binding. I don't get to use that word often. Nigga, when you sign a contract with somebody, nigga, you're binding. Nigga, they legally own your ass, nigga. That's like when you said you can't join the military, right? And then change your mind once you on your way to basic training, nigga. Oh, I tell you my man, nah, we own you for the next 2 fucking years, nigga. You're going nowhere. That's how that worked, dumbass. For the amount of time you signed the contract, they pretty much own everything concerning you as a fighter. And it's all in the fine print. You read it, unless you had a whack-ass attorney, because I know there's probably a bunch of legal jargon in there that you don't understand. It probably went over your fucking head. You're a fucking idiot, overzealous, don't have no money, jumped on the first deal. Now you mad as hell, tried to go over the nigga's head, blows up in your face spectacularly. Blows up in your face spectacularly, bro. Like, for real. Like, and 913 said it again, bro. Everybody knew that shit wasn't going to end well. Everybody knew that was going to be a badass idea, bro. Like, bro, you trying to go against the machine, nigga, it never works out for the fighter. Nigga, the casualist fan know this. Bro, it never works out for the fighter. Never. They always lose or fake win and get shelled for 3 years. Oh, I won my case. Then we don't see him. We ain't gonna see Vergil again until 2029, nigga. Watch. That's how they play, bro. They don't get mad. They get even. They're sitting back still making money, laughing at you making nothing. None. Exposed you, nigga. Last time you ain't fight, nigga, I gave you 200,000 just here, bro. You my nigga. You know what I mean? Oh, the fight before the last fight against Lubin, your dad outside fighting fans and shit. Y'all been embarrassing me, man. I've been waiting for you to fuck up like this. I've been wanting to shelve you forever. He don't got to hold back now that you sued him. I'm cutting ties. He just gonna keep flaming you week after week after week, laughing at you making hella money. You're so fighter sometimes, bro. Dumb as hell. Dumb as hell, bro. Dumb as hell. But it's fun to have something to talk about because you know it's a butt ass week of boxing. You see my homie in the chat they talking about that facts. Butt ass week of boxing. You know what I mean? But it's good to get to laugh at an idiot, right? I mean, because that's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid to go over your boss's head. Like, that never works out well, bro. These niggas better stop watching movies, man. That don't work out. In real life, nigga, they fire the shit out you. Nigga, but in your case, open the cupboard, shelf time. Walk on in, nigga, shelf time. For real. It's over for Vergil. It's over. So if you don't let his tweet fool you. He was crying tweeting that. He is crying. But you know why? You know that tweet came out like shit. That tweet came out, I'm gonna say about an hour after Oscar went live on his ass. The clapback Thursday. And tore his ass up. Tore him up. And his manager. Like, hey, he will air all the dirty laundry, bro. He don't give a fuck. But the funny thing is, and you look like he's kept it a buck. We all seen it, bro. I was trying to make the fight, nigga. You was too impatient, dumb as hell, nigga, and it blew up in your face. He was making you the ace at everything. I don't see what Oscar did and pissed off, you know what I mean, him so much. I just think it was the dad and the manager, nigga, and Vergil just kind of sitting there dumb as fuck. I told you, I remember you've heard me say this too before. Some dads ruin their sons' careers, bro. In boxing, it happens too much, or they put their kids in wild ass situations they can't get their ass out of because they don't gotta fight the nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Real shit. Like, for instance, how Floyd Schofield Sr. is online calling out Keyshawn Davis. Oh, you screaming everybody's name but my son. Fight Kid Austin. Fight Kid Austin, nigga. You ain't saying his name because he's not relevant. That's why he's not saying your son's name. He's very close to irrelevancy, like where nobody niggas almost forget about him. Who? He's almost into that category, that area. Come fight Kid Austin. Who? Yeah, that's where your son almost is, bro. You're fighting niggas and niggas don't even care. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like that, bro. Like that's he's the example I'm using. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas that do shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, you need to kind of shut the fuck up sometimes. Like, because for you to sit here and think that your son could beat Keyshawn Davis is a fucking pipe dream. But ain't nobody like there's nobody like these niggas who get interviews with that nigga. They ain't nice enough to say that. They assholes. They kiss ass all day. I was like, bro, you know you be capping when you saying some of that shit. He would never do an interview with me again. That's why I don't try to get interviews with fighters or the dads, because I'll say shit that'll make them mad. They won't do no interview with me. Like, you know what I mean? For real. Oh, they'll be pissed off. Like, cause I don't kiss ass. Like, I don't care if you come back or to get. I ain't here for views. I'm just here to let my thoughts out and just keep it moving, nigga. Like, feel me? But what you say? Not nothing exciting for overtime, man. But the Zuffa belt boxing. Yo, hey, heavy. I was just talking about that, bro. The Obatai about to get that Zuffa belt because but listen, that's a good business move for Zuffa, bro. If you want your belt to be credible, great fighters got to defend it. You know what I mean? Great first step. And they ain't gonna have to pay for that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, nigga. If a nigga don't gotta pay for his belt, he already won. Nigga, these fucking sanctioning bodies done got millions out these fighters, nigga. Enough is enough, nigga. For real. Oh, we just gonna take this 200,000 and say it's for fighter safety, nigga, from his Bentley going into his fucking multi-million-dollar mansion. Shut up. Nigga, they just as dirty as them crooked ass pastors, man. Oh, this money is for the new roof for the church, nigga. Nigga got a private jet, nigga, in a fucking Rolls Royce. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Hell yeah, Zuffa. Get more tight fighters to defend y'all belts so you can get rid of these crooked ass sanctioning bodies, nigga. Straight up, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, bro. And I will be watching. Sunday heavy. We say Zuffa's legacy begins this weekend. You're damn right. It do. And everybody gonna be watching. So like I said, no matter how you feel about Zuffa, you're gonna be watching Jay Opatai. You're gonna watch Jay Opatai, bro. You're going to. Like, he's too tight not to watch, man. And that's the smart thing. And that's why I say everybody's hating on Zuffa. But I think it's hilarious Because every time a new entity come into boxing, everybody hate on them because they scared. Because they do the same thing when they all come in. They all do it. Swipe everybody's fighters because they got the most money. They got the most capital. They're just starting off. And all these promotional companies that actually get their foot in the door, like Matchroom, like PBC, come in with huge capital behind them when they first get started. And then people just kind of see what happened. Matchroom was smart, signing with the Zone. You know what I mean? The Zone is thriving. You can watch boxing 24/7 over there. PBC tried to combat that, but going to Showtime. Showtime lost millions of dollars. No capital behind it. See, Coach Showtime ain't the type of machine that the Zone is. Like, you know what I mean? Showtime needed big pay-per-view draws and shit like that to make their money back. Where the Zone just gotta have you buy the subscription. They making money whether you watch it or not. Like, you know what I mean? So it ultimately blew up in PBC's faces. And now you see where Matchroom is and you see where PBC is. Now you got Zuffa coming in with the Saudis behind his ass. Unlimited capital. Stealing all the tight fighters slowly. First you get the B-level niggas, right? And everybody like, oh, I ain't expecting to get him. Then you know what I mean? Keep grabbing B-level. Then here go an A. J.O. Pataya. Here go another A. Connor Ben. Uh-oh. Hold up. You know what I mean? Then they get De Los Santos, other B-level niggas. These are the niggas you'll all watch. Let's keep it a buck. Everybody's name I just said, you'll watch those niggas fight. It's very smart. And they all do it. PBC was blatantly snaking niggas. Still under contract snaking niggas. Feel me? Showing niggas little back doors out of their contracts and helping them with the lawyers and shit. You think Zuffa don't gotta do it? Zuffa just like, man, your contract's up. They came at the right time. A lot of these tight fighters' contracts is up. Or they just been fighting on consistent 1-fight deals and 2-fight deals, shit like that. Zuffa coming in like 3 fights, 30 million. Nigga, they didn't been making $2 million a fight. They're signing. Like, you know what I mean? So it's smart. It's smart. But anyway, I know a couple of my Aussie homies got some shit to talk about the Zuffa shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put the link up in a second. But the last thing I want to talk about before I put the link up is fucking Devin Haney chose Rolly. Of course he took the easy way out. Of course. Of course you did, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't surprised by it. I'm a little disappointed he ain't fighting Keyshawn or Ryan. You know what I mean? Keyshawn been calling you out every 5 minutes. Like Ryan Garcia been wanting more smoke, been flame broiling you online. And now Rolly been flaming you too to keep it a buck. And that's who you chose though? The easiest one. Like for real. I was like, man, see, that's another reason a lot of niggas don't like the Haneys, bro, because they do that all the time. They'll get a opponent like Norman Jr. It's like that's a good ass opponent right there. Okay, the Haney's got big balls, and then they'll pick Rolly next. It was like that. That's how I felt about when they picked Regis. All the tight niggas up there at 140. You pick Regis, nigga. You know what I mean? And he got flamed for that. And then he picked Ryan, got cooked. You know what I mean? Then he picked a bum after that. Another bum. See how he work? You understand the pattern? Bum, get flamed. You know what I mean? And then fight Norman Jr. Everybody was kind of, I was impressed by that one. But if you look at it in terms of skill wise and experience, he was supposed to do that. You know what I mean? So it was impressive because he made that nigga completely look like an amateur. But it was if I had looked at it through an unbiased lens, which I did not, I would have been able to see that clearly. You know what I mean? But I wanted him to get knocked out. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I mean? But he cooked him. Shout out to you. But then again, who you pick another nigga like Rolly? So Rolly's another one of the niggas where it's like people might pick Rolly to win. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody gonna pick Rolly to I mean, like everybody gonna be like Rolly gonna be like how confident we was with Norman Jr. We ain't gonna be like that with Rolly. Some niggas might. Like Heavy might be like that. Heavy might be like, Rolly's tight. He got this. I'm gonna be like, nigga, Rolly about to get his ass whooped. In my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think Rolly stand a chance against Devin Haney. It's gonna be too easy work. It's like if you think Rolly gonna beat Devin Haney, then you think Rolly gonna beat Shakur Stevenson. He ain't as defensively sound as Shakur Stevenson, but he boxed just as good. Like, you know what I mean? Saying how Rolly gonna be able to catch him? He ain't gonna stand there all flat footed like Ryan was. So I don't see no way he could do it. I'm almost getting vibes like I think Rolly gonna get his ass whooped the same way Barrios just did. I'm serious. Like Rolly another one of them bum ass niggas who gonna lose their first offense. Like you know what I mean? Now I'm one fucking building. What up, dog?
Man, what's up with you, little bro? Man,
Chilling, my
everybody out there,
ninja.
hit that motherfucking like button, man. Make the likes look like the goddamn viewers, man. Show my little bro some love, man. Man, bro, I'm surprised you ain't talked about the Logan Paul shit.
I mean that you mean Jake Paul shit. I was gonna talk about that, but it's for bitches
No,
though.
no, no, not Jake. Logan.
Oh no, what happened with Logan? I ain't hear nothing about Logan.
I sent it to you too. You must have been working.
Did you?
But Logan Paul was talking about the Mayweather fight. And he was talking about how he's still owing money and how pretty much he sold the rights to the fight to two different people.
Really?
One was an American-based company he sold the rights to the fight to. And get this, another one was a Dubai company that he sold the rights to.
Of course it was.
Yep.
They held that nigga hostage for a few months.
Yep.
They owed their ass some motherfucking money, man. I thought that was a bullshit story. Till I looked into it and all, nigga, they was like, nigga, we're not leaving until you
Yeah,
fight.
bro. So Mayweather down bad. They was saying like he had to sell some shit and some more shit. Just like he down bad, like down bad, down bad. And I've been telling people for years, man, that Mayweather was gonna be down bad with that spending, bro. If that shit happened to Fred G. Sanford, aka Red Fox, if it happened to motherfucking Sherman Isley, aka George Jefferson, you know what I mean? And a list of other entertainers, bro, who went broke throughout the years. It damn sure can happen to a motherfucker that's buying hella Patek Philippe's and Ferraris and all
Yeah,
this
bro.
shit.
Yeah. I kind of noticed this. I didn't want that to happen to the nigga, but I kind of like, bro, that spending gonna blow up in his face eventually.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, you ain't making 30 million a fight no more, homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them
remember one time
exhibitions. What do you think they paying them for them exhibitions, man?
One time I seen him like with a whole case full of Yachtmaster Rolexes. Just like, nigga, you don't even ride a boat. Look at that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Just doing some goofy shit. He owed
Like-
this motherfucker like such and such $1 million for a watch. A watch?
$1 million for a watch, man. Like these niggas are crazy.
And if he was a grassroots type of dude like me, and you and all, Rob, shit, DJ, Heavy, me and Heavy talk on a whole nother level, bro. You know what I'm saying? He would be buying these houses in the hood. He never would have went broke.
But he wanted to be rich like one of them Saudi niggas, and we finding out like, bro, you really out here broke as hell. That's why you was fighting so much, nigga. You was trying, you know what I mean, get your finances together. We thinking Floyd just want to stay sharp, you know what I mean? But it's turning out that Floyd was fighting like that because Floyd was going broke.
Yeah, bro. Hey, but you remember like
But 2020, he was on Forbes as a billionaire though. In 2020, he was boxing's only billionaire. How he go broke like that?
No, he wasn't a billionaire, bro. He grossed $1 billion. The big difference. Like throughout his career, he made $1 billion. It wasn't that he like had that shit liquid on him or whatever. He grossed $1 billion. That's the thing. But you remember like a few years ago, it was like little few rumors. Remember he had like the Mayweather fitness gym? It was like a 24-hour fitness.
Yeah, there's one out here.
Huh?
There's one out here.
Yeah, motherfuckers be doing like Taibo and shit in that motherfucker. Whatever the fuck. Well, it was a thing like 3 years ago where the employees was they went on strike because they went like probably about like 2 or 3 months without getting paid or some shit. Some kind of crazy shit.
Bro, that's kind of surprising, man. They could blow all that money. We watched this nigga make $100 million twice in 2 fights. How are you broke, bro? How? And then and then all them other fights, you was getting minimum of $30 million per fight.
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck are you broke, bro? That shit crazy, bro. And he was spending all that money. Remember, he got that whole harem. Like I
Yep.
was admiring that. I admired that though. I ain't gonna cap, nigga. I was like, all right,
Man, I don't
nigga
have a
got a real life
cheekbone in
harem,
my
nigga. Hey,
body,
hey, hey, hey,
man.
hey. You know how gangster that is to have four of your baby mamas all living under the same roof? How you do that, nigga? So
Yeah.
I was a little impressed by that, but it is like that shit. When you think about it, that shit's expensive, nigga.
You know, I'm not
Oh, he
bragging
had
for
to pay
myself,
how
but
his way to keep them all happy.
as
Believe
far as
that,
hood dudes go, man, I do pretty good for myself, man. But I'm still gonna get that. I don't give a fuck if I had $100 million, nigga.
bro.
I'm flying
I'm looking
Spirit,
up and
bro.
shit, bro. The nigga got 4 jets, man. They got like 80 cars, like 4 yachts. Why you need all that, man? Like niggas, yeah, you selling some shit.
Yes,
Because but
nigga.
the whack
I
thing
don't give
about
a
that is
fuck.
when you spend the money, all that money for all that shit, the resale value is never higher than what you paid for that shit.
Yeah,
Never.
$100 million, man. Hey, Punch, pick me up from the airport. What airline? Spirit. I don't give a fuck.
Give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Fuck that. I don't give a fuck, man. What that nigga Heavy say? I'm watching this shit on my TV too. Yeah, it's a difference. And Floyd's lifestyle's different. Bro got like, yeah, bro, he got like 80 cars and shit.
Yeah,
Planes
bro.
and some more shit.
I mean, you got he living that rich nigga lifestyle, but that shit blowing up in his face. Like
Yeah.
I don't think if you realize it, like them super heavy hitters, man, like Warren Buffett and all them motherfuckers got income coming in like all the time. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they could spend like that. Nigga, they could go spend, you know what I mean? Nigga, 20 million on something, nigga, because they gonna make that back by the end of the year, maybe in the next 3 months. Nigga, these niggas just got income like that coming in. Nigga, for Floyd, you was having income like that coming in, but you're not getting that from them exhibition fights. Yeah, you ain't get $20 million to fight John Gotti Jr. Nigga, no.
Yeah. And them
No.
them private jets he got, bro. Them motherfuckers cost like hell to storage.
Well, they're
Nigga.
$5 million a piece, but then that ain't even the crazy thing. It's the fuel in them motherfuckers that really break their pockets.
Yeah,
It's just
bro.
like it costs like $8,000 to $10,000 every time you fill that motherfucker up.
Man, I was
Then the pilots, nigga, you paying them niggas like $80 an hour. So
this was like a few years ago, man. I was trying to do some fly shit. I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna fly home in style, man. Let me look up how much a private jet is. You know what I'm saying? Put the old lady and the kids on the PJ, nigga. Nigga,
yeah,
from Kansas City to LA, nigga, I'm out of about 5 bands both ways. Man,
yeah,
fuck
about
that.
10,000, nigga, easy.
Man, you kids, y'all stay home. And me and your motherfucking grandma,
What,
nigga,
man, that's how I was when I bought my first
$200
class tickets, nigga. My first class tickets, I was like, what the fuck,
Mhm.
nigga? People
Your
pay
first
this on a
class
regular?
tickets, huh? Yes.
It was an anniversary type shit. I'm like, we're going to Vegas first class, nigga. Man, that
And
shit
that
was
was your
like
last first class
shit was like
tickets, wasn't it?
4,500, nigga. I was like, what?
That was your
Bro.
last shit, wasn't it?
This is weird, bro.
That was
like,
your first and your last. I ain't
I
never
mean,
flew
yeah,
first
but that was the
class.
only, I stunned it for the wife that time, but after that, I was like, whoa.
Hey man, I might do it. I might on Spirit, nigga. On Spirit, nigga, I might do a seat upgrade.
I mean, it was nice as hell, but it wasn't worth that much money to me, nigga. In my opinion, I was like, that's $2,500 a ticket is crazy.
Hey man,
But
that nigga Heavy said that was cheap, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was talking about the Pete. Yeah, bro. Nigga, I was shopping around.
Oh
too.
no,
It was
private
like-
jets. Yeah, private jets is around what, 25K minimum, 20K.
Yeah,
You
bro,
might
that
could
shit.
get one between 10 and 15, but it's gonna look like a Spirit jet.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm straight.
That's
Then
super
I'll be like,
expensive.
man, don't open that motherfucking bottle of wine on this bitch, nigga.
Remember how dumb? Remember how rappers take one getting pulled with like mad weed on them and shit on private jets, thinking that like nobody's gonna fuck with you, like they're right there all over you, nigga. Just because you get a private jet don't mean the cops can't stop your ass.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? So all
I'm
that
cool.
shit, man. Even if I could afford shit like that, I wouldn't want to be doing that. Like, bro, I mean, like if I'm worth $1 billion, like, hey, all right, I got a jet, but I wouldn't fly it often, bro, because I don't like flying, nigga. That shit's scary as hell.
Hey, Hep said that was cheap. Hey, Hep, man, get up here, man. Was you trying to stunt, bro? One time and looked into that shit too, trying to stunt on niggas.
30,000 for a private jet is crazy, nigga.
Yeah, bro, that shit ain't cheap.
Hell no. That's why I was like, first class was crazy. A private jet, insane. insane. Like, you know what I mean?
What that nigga
That
said?
shit. What you say? DJ said first class from Perth to Bangkok at 2,500.
Fuck that.
It's 100. He said it's 100 and what?
He said they only let me sit where the lights ain't working.
$1,600 American. Yeah, yeah, that shit.
Yeah, fuck
I was
all
from
that.
Pittsburgh to Vegas. It was 25, bro. I was like per ticket, nigga. I was like, damn.
Man, for shits and giggles, man, I was looking up tickets, man, from the States to Australia, bro. That shit is insane.
Oh yeah, from the States to Australia, it's like 4,000, bro.
You looked at that shit too, huh?
Hell yeah, look that shit up, nigga. I'm trying to go hang out with my homies, nigga, but that's cool, and like that's
Hey,
like
bro, and
whoa.
it's like 8 grand in their money.
Yeah, I was looking into it.
Like, I
Like,
think our money is double they shit.
yeah, it is.
Man, I wish they had an Australian ticket shit, man, where you could put that shit on layaway. Fuck.
I seen it too. Like, god damn, that's 8,000 back both ways. Shit.
Have a GoFundMe account with DJ and Mark's face on it. Can a nigga go see his homies?
Yeah, but that make you think that all these YouTubers and shit that be flying back and forth to different countries, like these niggas be breaking bread to do that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, these niggas
man.
is crazy.
But I think a
Like,
lot of those YouTubers be having sponsorships too.
they have to. They
They
have to
be
be
having
bring that much
sponsorships to
money.
do that. Yeah. Yeah, man. What the hell say,
Oh, Heavy
man?
said, yeah, I did, bro. I was about to charter first time. The ticket was like 31K for 16 passengers on a G5.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro.
'Cause when you pay that kind of money, you like, I'm going to bring 16 motherfuckers, bro.
I
Like,
was
yes,
shopping around. It was
yes,
10. It was
yeah,
10
nigga. I'm
bands.
not
It
gonna
was
do
five
that with,
both
with
ways.
with just my wife and kids, nigga. We're filling this motherfucker up. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, for all this goddamn money, nigga. Cause
I ain't even got
I'm
that
gonna
many
feel good on the
motherfuckers.
private jet, but I'm gonna be mad I spent that much money, bro. It was like I'm one of the type of niggas that even if I got it, I don't like spending that much money on shit like that. It's not like a house or a car, like a plane ride, nigga. Is why am I spending that much money?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean, bro? I'm one of them type motherfuckers. Like, man, this shit ain't worth it.
But yeah, bro, you was cooking on Vergil, man. You was cooking on Vergil, man.
Oh yeah,
Because,
bro. Virgil is
I
the
seen this
stupidest
shit coming
motherfucker
a mile
alive,
away.
bro.
I seen this shit coming a mile away. I've been telling motherfuckers for the longest that Boots and Vergil shit ain't gonna happen. Think about it. Who like, how much money are you gonna get off of that shit?
I mean, bro, how many niggas have we ever seen a boxer shoot themselves in the foot so spectacularly? The way this nigga did it, bro. Like, bro, you actually announced the fight over the promoter's head, nigga. Are you stupid? Like, you ain't learned from Mikey Garcia? Nobody learned from
Man,
Mikey Garcia.
man, I got a contract between me and you, nigga, to say you get what I give you. You gonna fight. But think about it like this: the only way you can sue your promoter and be like successful with that shit is you got to show that he ain't got shit lined up for you. He probably saying, "Yeah, boy, I can either get you Errol Spence in Texas Stadium, which is gonna be a big money fight, and a pass of the baton." And that's really a smart fight for Vergil, man, to go in and fight Spence. It really, really is.
Man,
Because
Virgil ain't fighting nobody. Oscar told us yesterday, you're fighting nobody, nigga. Earlier today, he actually
hold
told
on,
me.
what did he say though? I didn't
Hold
see
on,
this
hold on,
shit.
hold on. I'm gonna get my other phone. I'm gonna get my phone. I'm gonna play it for you, man. You gotta hear him. He aired him out, bro. Like, pretty much said, nigga, you're shelved. It's over. Yeah, he pretty much said you're shelved, my nigga.
Oh
Like,
man,
it's a
he
wrap
stole
for
the
you.
church's money, man.
Yeah, bro. He he was like your dumbass greedy manager and your weird ass dad. Oh, he would let it all come out.
Was it just regular Oscar or cocaine Oscar?
Oh, just Oscar being Oscar. Hold on. Can you hear?
There won't be many laps this week because I never think it's funny when a fighter tries to fuck me over. But the verdict is in, and Vergil Ortiz's master plan to break his contract with Golden Boy Promotions was shot down by a federal judge in Nevada. I know many of you have been waiting for the details regarding all this bullshit, so it's time to finally give you the facts. Here's the timeline of how it all went down. I hadn't heard from Vergil Ortiz since his fight back in November, where he openly praised me for being a great guy and a great promoter. He's probably one of the most successful promoters in the history of the sport. And he has always been done right by me. I have nothing bad to say about him. I mean, he's gone out of his way. He texts me all the time. He's called me, FaceTimed me on Christmas. He does his job. I mean, everything that he's done, I think that he's done with good intentions with me. And I can't say anything bad about the guy. So everything was terrific, right? And his father even sent me this message over the holidays. Then, out of nowhere, Vergil served us with a lawsuit in January to get out of his contract. So who was behind this lawsuit? The worst manager in boxing, Rick Meridian. Rick demanded that Vergil get paid triple what we're contractually obligated to pay Vergil for the Boots fight. We were ready to make the fight, and I was lobbying to get him the most money possible. But Rick, being the selfish asshole he is, tried to line his own pockets and felt the grass was greener with the others who interfered on the other side. And now, thanks to his poor advice, Vergil's sidelined, and he's headed to waste more money and time in mediation. And that could last years. Vergil, I still want to believe you're a good guy, and you received the worst advice on the planet. We always did right by you, treated you with respect. Remember when we were in Texas, and I sent President Eric Gomez to sit with you while you and your father cried about pulling out of the fight the week of? And this was the second time this happened. And still, we believed in you. I generously gave you $200,000. Did you forget about that? These are the facts, folks. Oh, and we had to constantly deal with your hothead father, who couldn't be less gracious or appreciative. And if you don't believe me, let me show you something, everybody. Here's a clip of the night before Vergil's last fight in November 2025, where his father got into a fist fight with a heckler, and the Golden Boy employees had to break it up while he was rolling around the floor of the hotel lobby, shirtless. I mean, of course, my team was kind enough to protect you, Vergil, and begged the man your father assaulted not to press charges. Jesus Christ. This is the shit I have to deal with. And you're still this ungrateful? I protected you like family. And you turn your back on me? Vergil, I know the lies Rick is telling you and how deep you are in this bullshit. You're going to keep racking up the legal bills and burning money. Look, what Rick didn't tell you is that you could potentially stay on the shelf for years, just like Mikey Garcia did. And that's the way it's heading legally.
Damn.
The judge already ruled against you. But it isn't too late to fix this. From one fighter to another, you have to change the team around you.
Enough, bro. I've heard enough, my nigga. I heard enough. Hey, man, I'm gonna.
So we already know where Vergil Ortiz future is, bro.
Yeah.
Say hello to the shelf, nigga. He just opened the cabinet, nigga.
Man, shout out to the homie DJ, man. I'm about to use one of my analogies. He's like, every time you use your analogy, man, it's about a woman. Well, here it go, my nigga. Hey, Oscar is scorned in a motherfucker. It's like Vergil cheated on me. He key in the car now, bro. All of Vergil's shit got bleached. His shit's out in the front porch now, bro.
This shit's out on the front porch right now, bro.
Man, like the R. Kelly song, man, when a woman's fed up, bro. It's all
that nigga skipped the whole couch phase. Get your ass out.
Right.
Hey, you know what, bro? Nigga, you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself, nigga.
Yeah,
you can't
bro.
go over your boss's head, bro. It never works out.
You
never.
couldn't resist, bro.
Couldn't resist going try and do it, man. Like, we done seen too many fighters try that. That shit never works out, bro. Never. And the minute that judge said in Golden Boy's favor, you're fucked now. That's why Oscar went online and flamed him. Like, I'm flaming you now.
The whole thing is, though, the Boots fight ain't ready. Boots only can sell in one place, and that's Philadelphia, nigga. And
yeah, that nigga's in the rear view now.
Yeah, when he fought Kieran, motherfuckers was walking out of this fight. Bro, this fight is not ready.
Yeah, yeah. What I mean, either way, that nigga fucked himself. It's over for Virgil. We ain't gonna see him no time soon. How long did it take Mikey Garcia? 4 years. Nigga career was
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
That's why he wanted that spin fight so bad. I need this last bag because I'm done. I lost my whole prime. Yup.
Only
That's the
person I
same
can
thing
think
Virgil
of that
about to
made
do.
good with a dispute with their promoter afterwards was probably Andre Ward.
And
I
he
don't
got
think.
shelled for like almost 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he came back and fought a couple of fights, and then he fought Kovalev.
So
But
it's like, bro, I
the
hope
Ward
I
that
hope
fought
he can work it
Kovalev
out.
missed the beat.
Look, man, the only thing to do is when you're in a situation like a nigga like Vergil Ortiz and you piss off the boss, nigga, is nigga you either take that shit on the chin, nigga, and try to put your heels, put the dig in deep and try to fight that shit in court, which is stupid because it's gonna cost you lots of money and time that you ain't gonna. In the end, you still gonna lose. Or nigga, you gotta go back and apologize to your boss, nigga, and fire your manager. Period. There's no in between. There's no in
Yeah,
between.
he gonna drag that mediation shit out.
Like, if you do
He
that,
gonna
he gonna
drag
drag
that
you
shit
out
out.
for years, nigga. He got the money and capital to do it, and he gonna be still making money on top of it while he's fighting you. But you ain't making no money, and you can't fight. You're shelved. Nigga,
Next
so you're
thing
gonna
you
be
know,
digging
you're
into
gonna be
you're
seeing.
gonna be digging into your savings. This nigga already got a lawyer fund, nigga.
Yeah,
Just tailor made to fight niggas like you for years. They all do. That's why the fighter never win because he don't got the money to go up against these niggas.
yeah. Big bank take little bank, bro. That's
Big
the
bank
rule,
take
bro.
little bank every time, nigga. You're the help, nigga. I'm the boss.
Yeah,
This
man.
is how it is.
He'll fuck around and resurface in 10 years from now. Fat, out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around, be coaching the next young up and coming thing and shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I don't
hope
know,
he
bro.
can get out
And,
of
and
this
it's kind of
situation, though,
sad
man.
because that nigga was on a rise, bro, and just shot himself in the foot.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But if Oscar is smart, he'll let him back in because this is the ultimate I checked you moment. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So at
yeah.
least just let Buddy back in, man, and get your bread, man.
I mean,
cash
him
him
and
out.
Ryan squashed the beef, but Ryan's dropped that lawsuit real fast.
Yeah. Cash him out. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's like
There's
you
more
might
than
get
one
cashed
way you
out,
can
but
do
it looked like when I've never seen a promoter go online and publicly just like tell a nigga I'm your shell, nigga. So it's like, bro, we already know what time it is. It's gonna take a lot to get back in Oscar's good graces now.
Yeah.
Like so, Virgil, but see you in 2029, motherfucker. You're
Bro,
done.
hold on, wait. Before all this, when the last time he fought? He fought Lubin, right? But when was
Lubin
that?
last year, yeah. That's what he's talking about. That's when the dad got in the fight with the fan. Yep.
All bad.
And he made the most money he ever made. And then they was setting up the boots fight, and Oscar was trying to negotiate Virgil as the A side in that fight. And he was, I don't know, he just was doing. The manager was, nigga, we gotta get more money than him. I get you more money than him. And that shit blew up in both their faces spectacularly.
It ain't no money in that motherfucker, man.
I know.
It ain't no money between the Boots and Ortiz, man. They gotta, both of them has to fight a superpower in order for them to, you know how it is, man. Like on some Highlander shit, you cut off
Yeah,
the
I
head
know.
of a motherfucker, you get their powers. You know what I mean? And they gotta cut off a couple of heads, man. In order to get the powers, man, to even make this fight as big as it's supposed to be.
Oscar said, I don't know why. I mean, Heavy said, I don't know why Oscar just don't give these niggas what they want so they can keep pimping long as possible. I don't know, man. 3 times, man. So, all right. So imagine if he's offering him $4 million. He deserves 3 times that. He deserves 12.
Well, I'm gonna answer your question, Heavy. You said keep pimping, man.
They all be doing
me,
that
Hunt.
shit. They all do that. All of them.
No, bro, allow me to answer this question. Because, man, real talk, man, like he had a blade lined up for him. You know what I mean? He had a track that he was gonna put him down at, man. I wanted to put you down in Texas Stadium. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lucrative for this pimping. And what you doing, you trying to go over here on this other blade, and you know it's hot right now. You fuck around and go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta bail you out and all that other stuff. So why don't you just do what the pimpin' say, do, bitch, and go on this blade that I said, you know what I'm saying? That way you can get this bag, man. And you know what I'm saying? I can put some of them 2s on top of some of them 3s, on top of some of them 1s, nigga, and get my bread. That's what Oscar's trying to do.
Oh, that nigga, I think that nigga just got thrown out. Then he threw all this shit out behind him, hustle and flow style. Take your baby, take your clothes,
Oh
fuck
no,
out,
no,
nigga.
no, but
He just got, yeah,
that could happen
nigga, get
too.
the fuck out of my house.
Oh my god.
That nigga burned the bridge, bro. It's
Oh
over.
my god. That you might be right, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's over. That nigga burnt the bridge, nigga. It's a wrap, nigga. He talked too much trash. It's over. It's over. That's why, bro. An hour after Oscar did that clapback, Rosa went online talking about, nigga, I'm fighting it. I ain't a part of the Golden Boy no more. You know what I mean? Shout out to the fans. You're done. Y'all all do this.
Hey
Y'all all
man,
do this,
hey
and it never
chat,
works out.
chat,
It's over.
press a 1 if you think it's Pimp and Ken style, like I said, and press a 2 if you think it's Hustle and Flow style, like my little brother said. I'm just curious.
I mean, yeah, Heavy. You said Vergil don't fight, and he don't make anything, but Oscar still got a ton of fighters. He about to make a bag of Zerto Benavidez. How much you think his cut gonna be from that? Like Zepeda about to fight too. Who's Zepeda? They just announced Zepeda about to fight Roach. Like, no, that's another one of his fighters that they gonna get a bag from that. Like I said, like Virgil's gonna be the only one not making no money. Like,
Watch
you know what I
Oscar
mean?
about
So
to-
it's like, bro, it's kind of
Watch Oscar about to do a pivot,
Stupid.
bro. Schofield is the best fighter in the world. Watch.
yeah. And Schofield about to fight for a title. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, bro. He got Floyd Schofield for a steal. 5 years, nigga, $5 million. Got him for a steal. So, like, you can't even imagine how much money he making off that nigga.
Oh my god, man. That shit's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, you get your 400,000, but I signed off on this fight for $8 million, nigga. Like, that's what's happening. That's what's happening to Kid Austin right now. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah, here's your cut, 400,000 out of 8 million, nigga. Yup, dumbass.
Dumbass.
Why would you sign that,
But
nigga?
hey, did you see that Timothy Bradley video he made? Because I'm subscribed to his channel. Shout out to Timothy. There's a story Bradley too, bro. He was like, sometimes you gotta check who's getting the biggest amount off of your shit. You know what I mean? That was his analogy. Because he's like, most times your promoter gets like something like 10%.
10 between 10 and 15, 20 sometimes, but between 10 and
Right.
15.
And he said, but it'd be that manager that be getting 33 and a third. So sometimes, man, when you're trying to get more money, you need to check the manager, bro.
Yeah, you got a greedy ass manager.
It's not always the promoter's fault. Sometimes it's
Yeah, that's what Oscar was saying. Like, your manager then derailed your career, bro. Like, you fight Boots for this bag. This is the smart money. You fight Boots for this bag, win that fight. Now you're a rock star. Now
But
you're
if
gonna
you
get
fight-
the big
you-
bag.
you
idiot.
fight Spence in Texas, you're a rock star.
He lost the
Think
Spence
about
fight.
it. He's
Zoo got
in a
that.
unique situation though. He's
Tim
in a
Zoo got
unique
that fight.
situation. His situation is way better than Boots in a because he's got more opportunity than Boots. Boots has no hometown fight, no guy that he can fight in.
I mean, yeah, look, Heavy said Virgil's the budding superstar. He is, but
Yeah.
is he the face of that stable? Because we heard that Barrios fight was Ryan Garcia's last fight, but Ryan Garcia ain't go nowhere. He's still signed to Golden Boy right now.
But my
You know them
nigga,
little
hey,
side
hey,
clauses
bro,
they
I'm
be
about
putting
to
in their
drop down 'cause
contracts.
my phone is about to die, man. So
All right, my
this
nigga, I
is
appreciate
talk.
you coming up, bro. I mean, like, yeah, I'm happy my co-host came through.
I will only be your co-host on one condition.
Which ain't never gonna fucking happen.
DJ, where are you?
Speak of the goddamn devil. DJ in the motherfucking building. What up, brother?
You asked and you shall receive.
No, and I only came up because you said you were dropping down. That suits me.
Damn. Fuck you. How you been, bro?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Well, I'ma still
All right, man. I'll see you. Go charge your phone, bro. I'll see you next time, brother. Thanks for coming up, my nigga.
All right, man. And before I go, I'ma steal a quote from you that you said to Mark. I'm saying to DJ. Fuck you, nigga, and put a shrimp on a Barbie.
is-
Asshole. What
I
up,
like
Diggs?
I want to know how he spelt that. N-word with an A or N-word with an ER?
Hold on, I can't hear you now. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? I can't hear
I-
DJ.
I can hear you. Can you hear me or
I
not?
lost sound. Come in and come back out, Deej. Because I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah. Come back up. Yo, so, all right, you hear me, Have? I couldn't hear DJ, bro. I lost complete sound, bro, when nine left. Come back in, Deej. Because I couldn't hear you. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Vergil, stupid ass. Oh, what you say, Happy? You said, let me see. All right. Let me bring DJ back up. Deej. They saying? All right, I hear you now. What was you saying?
That was weird because Nine could hear me.
Yeah, that was weird as hell, man. I couldn't hear you at all. Like, I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, I seen your thing moving like you was talking, but I couldn't hear nothing. I'm like, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
But what's up,
All
bro?
right.
How you been?
Anyway, the Matrix got us.
Yeah, you know they gotta get us every once in a while, right?
So I was talking to some of the guys about this earlier today, about the Vergil stuff, right? And in some respects, I'm going to use a different analogy to Nine. Is sometimes with the boxing information, you feel like that you're wading through the sewer water and trying to dodge the floaties, right? The shit that's floating on top. So if my memory serves me correctly, all right, so I don't know, thereabouts 2 months ago, the reports were that negotiations broke down between Golden Boy and Matchroom because Oscar wanted Vergil 60 and Boots 40, right? Now, it stands to reason if Rick was actually dealing direct with Eddie Hearn behind Oscar's back, they've most likely come to a 50-50 arrangement with something like winner gets 5%. And then they've put that in front of Oscar. Potentially, he's gone, hell no, we can fucking do better that. And then Oscar might have got greedy. So I don't understand where the 3 times the amount comes from if Oscar wasn't actually part of the negotiations. Like, if he's not at the table during the negotiations, how the hell is he going to know whether Vergil's manager asked for 3 times the amount or not? That shit don't make sense.
They probably put that in the complaint against him. You know what I mean? They were like, you know what I mean? He's trying to make us fight for this much, but we negotiated a deal for this much. Is there a way we can, you know how complaints work? So they might do something in there like that. Or Oscar might have just had an insider. You know, they got shit like that too, like motherfuckers who work for work for Matchroom, but I mean they cool with Golden Boy. Like they got all that shit going on. Like, you know how dirty the politics of boxing is, dude.
Yeah, and so much so that if Oscar thinks he's going to come out and do a clapback Thursday, and I'm going to believe every word verbatim that he gives me, come on, man. I
wasn't listening. I wasn't hanging on to everything, like as far as the money part. But when he said you're shelved, I knew what that meant.
Yeah, and look, I took the position that Heavy did. Like, it doesn't make sense for me business-wise. And I used an analogy earlier. Say, look, if you've got 2 Ferraris in your car lot, one being Ryan Garcia, right? So we think we know he's got another 2 fights left with Ryan. So there's his cash cow, right? And then he's got Zerto, whatever money he's getting from that Turkey
that's gonna be
right?
Like David Benavidez said he's making more money than he ever made for this fight. So that's gonna be a big bag.
Well, no, Benavidez is PBC.
Yeah, he still said he's making more money than he ever did, like in this fight. So Zerto's bag ain't gonna be small either. Then
no point that I'm trying to make though is that if you only want to try and make money out of the 2 Ferraris that you've got in the car yard, but then you've got a Porsche sitting over there in Vergil, and you go, oh no, I don't want to sell that and make profit off that. I only want to make profit off the other 2. That doesn't make sense to me from a business sense. But I guess when you cross that line and you go into mediation and court, I guess the promoter's egos get in the way and say, hell no, I'm going to shelf you, which is disappointing.
And every promoter, but see, that's what I'm saying, Deej. Every promoter do it though. When you go up against the machine, you gotta have the money to go up against the machine. You gotta have the prestige, the legacy to go up against the machine. He ain't got none of that. And we done seen fighters with way more money, way more prestige go up against the machine than we, man. So I don't know what Bertel ever really thought. I mean, I think what makes this so unprecedented is that he went online and announced the fight like over Oscar's head. That was kind of stupid.
Well, look, even social media's got its maybes when it comes to, you know,
Oh no, it's a
accuracy of fact.
goddamn yeah. It's too many conspiracy theories online. That shit'll drive you crazy if you go down that rabbit hole. Trust me.
And you were speaking about Joy earlier.
Yeah, man. I wanted to hear your opinion on that, man. Like, do you think
Well,
that they stripped him, or you think he chose the Zuffa belt?
well, there's a couple of things in this that, at least to my knowledge, were surprising to me. First of all, I approached Jai signing with Zuffa with caution. Right? I didn't know whether it was going to be a good decision or a bad decision. Now, the way that Mick Francis and Jai explain how the opportunity came about is representatives from Zuffa or TKO flew to Australia to watch Jai in his last fight late last year up in Queensland. Right, and they started getting into discussions. Now, somewhere in there, obviously, there's been a conversation from Jai's team to say Jai wants undisputed, and they've either verbally said, yeah, we can make that happen, and that was enough to get Jai over the line with whatever dollar figure he was going to get by way of signing. Because if Conor Benn's getting $15 million, you got to think that Jai's got to be close to that as well, right?
Yep.
And then I'm also hesitant to say that Zerdo's ducking Jai, and here's why. Turki Al-Sheikh chose Benavidez over Jai. Because if Turki Al-Sheikh been Jai being one of his what do you call him? Same as Bud was. Jai was the same thing as Bud.
ambassador. Yeah, one day ambassador.
Well, Jai was an ambassador there. So if Turki Al-Sheikh really wanted to make the fight between Jai and Zerdo, he'd have made it. He'd have just opened the checkbook. So, you know, that's where I say, well, was Zerdo really ducking, or did Turki just prefer the idea of giving Benavidez a shot at Zerdo for a bigger prize somewhere else? Now, Jai hasn't really left Turki Al-Sheikh by going to TKO. What's missing in all of this is I haven't seen or read any reports that the IBF asked Jai Opetaia for any money. Right, we'll turn a blind eye for 100 grand or 120 grand because you're our champion. I haven't seen anything like that. So the IBF have come out and said, well, either you fight for our belt and I guess give us our sanctioning fee, or we're going to strip you. But that's some bullshit in itself, only that Jai just fought last year and his mandatory's not up and the IBF haven't ordered a mandatory for him.
Exactly.
But I would imagine it's a bit of a test case for Zuffa in that if they start to get title holders in other sanctioning bodies come across to Zuffa and they want to hold fights within their own little island, that they might push the sanctioning bodies away. So really, I don't really care about the IBF. This is the second time they've stripped Jai on some bullshit. They stripped Jai
straight bullshit.
They stripped Jai when he fought Breedis the first time over in Saudi. But they are consistent. They just strip people, right? So I'm not too worried about the IBF. I guess I'll look at what's after. What's after this on the assumption that Jai wins.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. He gonna win.
Well, look, man, we've seen stranger things in boxing, right? At cruiserweight, this Brandon guy does hit. So if Jai fuck around and gets lazy and gets hit and goes cold, he's out cold, right? I'm not saying
But
that's
if he also come out
deal.
like, listen, but like, imagine if he come out and blitz him in 2 rounds, which is probably gonna happen.
No, I don't think he will, because he only seems to want to do that in Australia. Like, he's been pretty honest that he feels the weight of the Australian fans when he fights in Australia, so he's always preoccupied with putting on a big show and making a statement rather than just sticking to his boxing skills and strategy. So I don't think he's going to come out and try and blast him out in 2 rounds. This bloke's too durable for that anyway. He's going to have to do some body work on him and wear him down over a period of time. But here's another question for you. How many other ring champions in any division, anywhere in boxing, don't hold one of the sanctioning belts?
Hold on, repeat that question one more time.
Give me a name of any other ring champion
Okay.
in any division, right?
All right.
That doesn't currently hold a sanctioning body belt.
They all do.
So Jai's going to be the first. So what's that mean for his ring belt?
That means that he's trying to give Zuffa belts credibility. That's what that means. Like that, like the IBO been trying to do for years.
Yeah, but so they're going to strip Jai of his ring?
No.
Well, there you go. I'm just saying this will be the first time since
I mean, let's
can
keep it a
remember.
buck. Jai is the best fighter at Cruiser. He is. He is. Zerto's not better than him. It only come down to him and Zerto. Who you gonna say, Badu Jack? Hell no.
Oh no, not Badu Jack. But I mean, that's all right.
Even Breedis.
look-
Even Breedis. Like,
Breedis-
who's better than him? Like, who's better than him? Only time I would say he's not the best is if David Benavidez came up there. That's it.
Eh. And look,
RC in the
can-
building.
you can guess who's actually going to win that fight.
RC
but
said
I-
I'm more excited for tomorrow than Sunday.
Oh, that's that power slap thing I think he's talking about. And he's
I can never take that shit serious. That and I've been trying to get into that and the bare knuckle shit. Like I can't. The power slap shit's too funny, so I can't really seriously get into it because the way they head smack down into the thing when it gets that shit's funny as hell. So I can't take it serious. Like so, you know what I mean? I can never ever call a slap fight. Like I would bust out laughing every 5 seconds, bro. It's too funny. Like I'll be rolling out of my chair laughing. So I can't. You know what I mean? Like I can't take sports serious that it make me laugh endlessly, bro. You know what I mean?
I got to say though, you'd have to think there were rules, right, as to how much of the palm and fingers have to be used in the slap. Because imagine slapping. Well, you'd know. Well, you can imagine if you only use the part where your thumb and your wrist join as part of that slap, and that's the only part that actually makes contact with their face, you might as well start punching people.
Yeah, man, I couldn't do it, man, because I would never be able to forgive myself if I get knocked out by a slap. Sorry. Don't be some hard ass slaps, but I ain't got the willpower to just stand there and get slapped like that. Like, nah, that ain't in my nature. You know what I mean? But I had a really good question for you, because I got you up here, and I was happy just asked it in the chat. So like, yeah, the IBF situation probably kills the Opataya Bucks Benavidez fight. I was gonna say that. You think we'll see them? What do you think by him choosing to fight for the Zuffa belt? I think he chose.
So,
Like, do you think that ruins that fight?
nah, look, I think that's an assumption because if you look at Jai being a turkey boy over there with Tasman fighters and periodically Matchroom, Turkey's just picked his own guy up from Australia, moved him to the US to fight on another Turkey promotion that isn't Ring or Riyadh. So whilst Ever Benavidez remains a Riyadh and a Turkey boy, of course he's going to be able to bridge the gap, right, and get Benavidez and Jai to fight on whatever platform, Ring or Zuffa or whatever. Money talks, man. Like if you're a Zuffa guy with Matchroom or a Zuffa guy with Tasman fighters, whoever, a Turkey boy, you're going to pretty much go where Turkey's writing the checks for you. So if he says get over there and fight under Zuffa, you're going to go because that's where the check is.
That's true.
And look, Turkey just gives the promoter a kickback. No, exactly no different to what he's done with PBC and Benavidez. Here, we're going to borrow Benavidez over here on Riyadh season and Turkey Al Sheikh, and Al, here you go. Here's your cut under your contract with David.
True. Oh, RC said power slap. He's going. Oh yeah, Keyshawn and Shushu's having a boxing thing tomorrow, like at the gym, and RC's invited, so he's gonna be able to get a lot of good content, baby, from Keyshawn and Shushu Carrington, which is gonna be cool. That's what he was talking about. He said power slap ?
Yeah.
I don't seem like that's something in RC's like type of thing, like, you know, because it's one of them things it's too hard to take serious. What did he say? He said, but Opataya will be a Zuffa champ and Benavidez will have the other belts. That's what I said. I like it. The sanctioning body is going to allow it because Dana White is on record saying, he just said it again too a couple days ago. Like, I don't recognize the sanctioning bodies. So
But
if David Benavidez challenges Opetaia, they're going to fight for the Zuffa title.
But my point is that we're seeing lots of fights that the sanctioning bodies don't really actually have anything to do with it. Like, it's popularity contests. Like, you look at Shakur and Ryan, and they don't need the sanctioning bodies, right? They can go across on a Jake Paul Netflix card and earn a squillion without any of the sanctioning bodies. So I just look at it that way and say, well, if the money's good enough, the boxers don't need the sanctioning body's blessing. They'll go across there to get the bag.
That's true. Another thing that got announced today is Jake Paul signed a big deal with ESPN for women's boxing. And I say, who fucking cares?
Well, I do, because ESPN's the biggest pain in the ass for us over here in Australia, because the only way that you can get access to it is if you sign up to a VPN so you can connect to a US server.
You serious?
Oh, mate, it's a complete fuck around. Right?
That sounds stupid as hell.
So if they don't connect the ESPN Sports or ESPN Boxing membership to Disney, the Disney app, like Disney or Disney Plus,
yeah,
I've had to miss. Well, you've got to remember, Punch, because I've complained about it for years.
Oh, yeah, you did used to complain about that shit. I remember.
Yep.
But I forgot you had to get a VPN just to watch ESPN. That shit's stupid.
Well,
That would annoy me.
Well, you're cutting out the international market almost on purpose.
It's like that for us with KO, though. We got to pay for that.
No, so that should change, and I'll tell you why. Let me explain it to you. So, KO is now technically a subsidiary of DAZN Sport. DAZN Sport bought Foxtel, Fox Sports in Australia in September last year, and KO was a subsidiary of Fox Sports. So you'll find at the end of this year that all of those KO things will migrate over to DAZN if you've got a DAZN membership.
RC said, all we know is DJ needs the access to all those fights due to him as a real hardcore. I must agree, RC. DJ is not a casual no more. He was 2 years ago, but not no more. He know a lot now.
Rob, miss me with that bullshit and go to bed. It's too late for you to be up where you are.
Now, you ain't on like me, slick and heavy level yet. Not yet. But you know a lot. You're beyond RC. But RC really ain't a casual either. He don't give a fuck about boxing, but he give a fuck about boxing. If that makes sense.
Here's my thing. I don't like the label because I don't think there needs to be labels. I don't think we have to title every single person into certain categories.
Oh, no, they do, because there's some people who don't know shit. And if you let them run with their bullshit and don't have a hardcore to correct them, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Man,
it matters. It matters, DJ.
Well, maybe, but
like I'm super casual when it comes to MMA. I'm super casual. I don't know shit about that shit for real. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know who's good and who's not. I only watch like the top names. Like I'm casual. Like, you know what I mean? But when it comes down to like boxing, football, you know what I mean? WWE, baseball, I know about that shit. But you ask me about hockey, I don't know half of them motherfuckers. I don't watch it. Like, you know what I mean?
For members, is Rob still got the ability to organise tickets to Fondora and Thurman for the price of Skittles and M&Ms?
Probably.
Hey, I'm just trying to give the membership here on the channel a bit of a plug. You don't get promises, but sometimes you get perks.
RC, don't nobody care about Jake Paul, man. Once that jaw got broke, that mistake faded. There ain't gonna be that many people at his fights no more, man. I guarantee it.
Well, I wonder why Jake Paul, because Jake Paul's putting on Ronda Rousey and Gina Carrero.
Yeah, that's MMA. A good fight. That's a good ass fight. That's a dream fight if you've been following that shit. You got the chick who pioneered the sport versus the chick who became the most popular in the sport. I like that.
Let me stop you right there. The only part you care about is the weigh-in. Let's be fair.
Oh, no. I'm actually fans of both of them. I like them. Like, listen, when I first seen Gina Carano, I was amazed. I mean, amazed that a woman could look like that and fight. Like, you know what I mean? Because it just didn't happen. That's why I mean, I say she pioneered it. You can be beautiful and whoop ass. Huh. Like, you know, you see it in movies, but these are just actresses. That the motherfuckers doing all the shit at the stunt double. So when you see somebody who's really this pretty and really whooping ass like that, it was impressive. You know what I mean? And as far as Ronda Rousey, she was the most exciting female I ever watched. I used to actually turn on UFC and be like ordering the pay-per-views, excited to watch her fight, the same way I was about Terrence Crawford. Her and John Jones had that effect on me in UFC. So I'm a big fan of that fight, a huge fan. That's like a dream fight for me. So yeah, I don't care. That's one of the ones like Pacquiao and Mayweather. That was one of them dream fights for me. Mayweather and Canelo and Crawford. Like, yeah, when you think you have these discussions about what if Carano and Rousey fought, we had that discussion, you know, when they both was active. So now that it's actually happening, it's kind of like, hell yeah, bro. And they both look good, so it works for me, man. It works for me.
Look, I've got to be honest. I've got a little bit of concern for RC. If he's gonna roll in there over the weekend and maybe get some access to some people under the heavy bag banner, I hope he's not able to do that with Jai, because if Jai's watched the show and sees how much Heavy is a hater of Aussie boxers, man, Jai's just gonna put the ass. I don't want anything to do with Heavy.
We like Jai. Yeah, we like Jai a lot. He's nice. Like, you know what I mean? I got some up and coming ones, man. Just like all the ones that was starting to build names kept losing their first defenses or quitting on stools. So like, it's like, damn, how could they, or getting dropped with body shots. So it's like, man, fucking skating right now. They skating, but it's cool.
Yeah, I had to go there. Fuck you, Punch.
It's okay, Deej. I mean, everybody goes through their draft spells. We went through it. We're going through it right now with our American heavyweights. They all been garbage. One just literally was getting punched and his fucking toupee was flying back in the middle of the fight. He embarrassed and stuff like that. That's the heavyweights we got right now. So you're all right now. Big Baby made himself a meme for life.
Haven't you got a young fella that a young heavyweight that people are sort of hoping, crossing their fingers and tout?
Don't say Richard Torres. Don't you dare say him.
No.
All right, that's the only one I be hearing.
It's half on my radar. And look, if I can remember, I won't.
There's one young guy who's up and coming, a heavyweight, and they saying is pretty vicious, but we'll see. He's really untested. That's probably who you're thinking about. I can't remember his name either, but I know who you're talking about.
Well, one of your guys has got a fight with Moses Satamo, haven't they?
Yeah, I forget who it was though. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, man.
He's American.
Yes, I'm supposed to remember every American boxer DJ that's up and coming. I ain't slick. That's slick with the computer brain with the boxers.
Jermaine. Is it Jermaine? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway,
I know his name start with a J. So that's all I know. He a good fighter though, but he ain't gonna beat Otama too soon. Otama's one of them up and coming really good fighters, man, and it looks like nothing gonna stop his trajectory except for Usyk. They seem like everybody seem to want to throw him in the ring with Usyk real bad. I don't know why. That's too soon for Otama, in my opinion.
And who's Wardley about to fight? Dubois.
RC is talking major shit in the chat. He said, I'm from New Orleans, DJ. Jai ass. We be in Sunrise Medical Hospital critical care unit. Jai better concentrate on this fight before he don't make it to this fight. And Bud Crawford voice. He's fighting a nobody, RC. He gonna probably kill this dude.
Oh, look, they reckon that he's got a chin. And he just comes forward. So, I mean, it's going to be up to Jai whether he can hurt him or if he's going to stand in front of him, what he wants to do with him. But he hasn't been knocked out. This is Brendan Clanton.
All right, so they gave him that guy. They gave him that guy. No matter how many times you punch him, he'll go down. I seen that fighter before.
Yeah, they've given him a Bolachuk and a Madrimov.
You say he's not like a Bolachuk. Yeah, he's on that level.
Well, I don't know about his skill level. I'm just saying that there's I associate them with heads that you can hit all day and just not hurt them. Like they just, they just take a beating. So we'll wait and see anyway. But I think the rest of the year will determine how I feel about whether Jai's made a good move or not. Because if they can do something bigger off the back of this and give Jai an opportunity, what I don't want to see is them only pull Jai out once a year to try and get some credibility with their new promotion. I'd like to see Jai fight at least 3 times a year. At least. As long as his body's up to it. He's 30 now. Shit.
Yeah, he is.
He might need to be booking a private jet home if he loses.
I don't think he's gonna lose. 30 is kind of young in boxing. That's not really an old age.
You know that stuff with Rick and Golden Boy and Oscar? That's actually no different in principle to what Frank Warren's saying about Tyson Fury setting up the Zuffa stuff on Netflix. Because it sounds like Tyson was doing some deals in the background without Frank.
Yep, he was, and it blew up in his face. And this is a dude who make $20 million a fight. So imagine, you know what I mean, when you ain't even half on the level of a Tyson Fury and you try that shit. That's why I said we ain't gonna see Vergil again until 2028. Unless he go apologize to his manager, to his promoter.
Can someone confirm or deny? I was under the impression that the Conor Benn and Regis Prograis fight was going to be on the undercard of the Tyson Fury fight on Netflix. So if the Tyson Fury fight gets canned because of legal stuff between Queensbury and TKO, does that mean the Conor Benn and the Regis Prograis stuff's off as well?
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think so though, because Tyson Fury's not. He's not part of Zuffa, so I don't think that affect him. But it might. I don't know. I don't know how that works. That's a really good question. All right.
Man, Rob, it was tongue in cheek. Jai's not like that, and I'm sure you're not worried about what someone can or could or might do to you. It was really a shot at Heavy for being an Aussie fucking fighter hater, not a shot at you, Rob.
We ain't haters, man. It's like
no. I said Heavy. I didn't say Punch.
I don't think Heavy's a hater, man. Heavy was the biggest Tim Zoo fan on the planet. So he started getting cooked. It's like, oh man, I got bamboozled. That's what that was.
Hey, Punch, I got Heavy out of bed to watch the Michael Zarafa and Nikita Zoo. Do you think I've heard the end of that? See what I mean? So it's a bit of an ongoing.
When shit like that happens, it's like, man.
So you can see why Heavy and I are having a bit of a back and forth.
Yeah, that was a pretty, man. I didn't know what to make of that fight, bro. That shit went white. I was just like, oh, okay.
Man, they're talking over here. There's whispers over here that they're going to put the IBF 147 title fight between Paro and Crocker on the undercard of Tim Zoo's Keep Busy fight over here.
I heard recently that Paro pulled out. He got hurt.
No, Crocker delayed it.
Crocker delayed it. Okay, it was Crocker that got hurt. Somebody got hurt, didn't they?
Yeah, put your tinfoil hat on here. Matchroom and No Limit. So Matchroom is Crocker, No Limit is Paro. They went head-to-head for the purse bid. No Limit won it. Leading into the fight, Matchroom delay it. Is there some gamesmanship going on there?
Playing around with each other.
Well, Matchroom signed a deal with DAZN, so Matchroom are going to have between now and the end of the calendar year, they're on contract to deliver 7 fight cards, not fights, but fight cards in Australia.
Wow.
4 of those will be pay-per-view and 3 of those non-pay-per-view. So I'm not sure who Eddie's going to bring out here or who he's going to drag in.
Other than people like Opataya, who's the big pay-per-view named in Australia?
Well, obviously the Zoos have got a name.
Yeah.
unfortunately, your favourite fighter for the casuals anyway, Bombosis, has still got a bit of a name in the media, right?
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. Look, Terramona and Justice Hooney are starting to build their names.
I like Terramona. He got a funny ass name, and he's a happy, bouncy, goofy motherfucker, but he a good fighter. He lost him when that bell ring.
So he's co-signed with Matchroom at the moment, and I saw that Justice Hooney's back in the ring in the next few months. I forget about who his opponent is. So look, the thing is if you don't have a famous name or you're not a multiple world champion, the boxing niche of Australian sport is pretty small. So it's hard to break through the mainstream media to get your face and your name up there. Most of it's still done by social media and podcasts and those sorts of things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember that when Bud came out there and that one small ass Aussie channel got the interview with him. And I'm like, how the hell do a channel with 2,000 subscribers get an interview with Terrence Crawford? I was so jealous. And he was like, yeah, that's why the market here ain't too big.
Well, your boy's out here on the 30th of March through to the 2nd of April this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Bud's coming out for some, I don't know, promotional thing or something like that. So
yeah, one thing I do notice is the Aussies rock with Bud Crawford.
Oh, look, if you're not a dickhead, we'll support just about anyone. Like if you've got some superiority complex like a Zarafa or, in part a little bit like a Cambosis, we'll wipe our hands of you. So, genuine people that come across will be fine. Bud's been here before and whooped bloody Jeff Horns, whooped him. So,
whooped his ass. Did it pretty easy too. Jeff Horn tried though. He really tried. He was pretty big too.
Yeah,
too slow. Just way too slow.
Just not the skill set. Like he just tried to.
Couldn't compete.
I don't know. Just be too tough. Like Jeff Horn was a little bit like who's that dude that Abdullah just beat up?
Oh yeah, what was his name? The British guy. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking about.
So I look at him and say, look, his skill set isn't elite, but his toughness is. That was kind of a little bit like Jeff Horn.
That's true. Yeah, they did have real similar style.
Man, look at RC. He's turned up just to roast DJ today. Educate us casuals, DJ. Miss me, Rob. Just miss me with that shit.
Yeah, DJ, real hardcore. I didn't even know Matchroom had 7 dates in Australia. That's only because that's like I said. Like other than the people like Terramona and all them, they still up and coming. So there ain't really no huge names that would catch our attention. And the last fighter that came to America for American tour, that ain't work out too well.
Yeah, I'd expect that Sky Nicholson will be back soon. Like if
we like her though. Yeah, we like her.
So she's still, to the best of my knowledge, she's still Matchroom. Fighting at a lower weight class. So she'll be floating around there somewhere on one of these Matchroom cards in Australia, you would expect. Against who, I don't know. What was I going to say? So just update me on and I don't like talking about it because I'm sick of hearing his name, but is Haney and Rowley official?
Looking like it, yeah. It's very close. It's about to be announced. They both pretty much went online and said they signed, sealed, and delivered. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be announced soon. I'm very pissed off about that. I wanted it to be Keyshawn Davis, but he picked Rowley, the easiest fight, of course.
But that'd assume that Devon's just gone and done exactly the same thing as Vergil did. Like, Devon's on contract to Turkey for 2 more fights. Devon ain't going to announce anything earlier than Turkey allows him to.
I don't know.
See, this is the kind of stuff that I look at and I go, man, you're not in a position to actually tell the world by yourself on your own timing who you're going to fight next. You're contracted to Turkey Al-Sheikh for your next 2 fights. He'll tell you when they make the announcement. Get what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And I've been saying this.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I've been saying this for weeks to a few people. I've been saying, look, Devon and Bill and their hit list and calling out this, that, and whatever else, I can't think of any other scenario that Turkey's going to tell him who he's going to fight, where it's going to be, and when to be there to actually have the fight. I can't see it happening any other way. So Bill or Devon can go and name drop all they want, but bottom line is Turkey's going to sign the checks and you'll fight who you're told to fight.
Pretty much. I don't think he want to see Rolly, so I don't want to see that nigga. But we'll see, man, where it goes. But I was hoping it would be Keyshawn. That's more interesting than me. Rolly is not just going to cook him the same way you did Norman Jr., man. So it's like, that's too predictable.
Well, let me ask you this. Just guess. So the ring belt is vacant at 147 at the moment, right?
Yeah.
If, like, it doesn't really matter about the name, whether it's Ryan, whether it's Rowley, whether it's Crocker, whether it's whoever. If Haney becomes unified at 47, does he get the ring belt?
Well, RC said PBC could hire Devin Haney right now, so I guess Turkey is letting them do shit like that.
Well, maybe, but you would have thought that it would have been the other way around, so that Al and Tom get their check from Turkey to borrow Rowley. Because didn't Turkey, RC, wasn't technically Rowley supposed to get another fight with Turkey Al-Sheikh after he beat Ryan, but shit just fell through? Wasn't there a plan there?
Something like that. I heard something like that too.
Because remember we were talking about it, that he sort of got, Rowley got sort of mucked around there for a little while, that he was on contract to Turkey, he couldn't negotiate, and then Turkey's plan changed or fell through, and Devin Haney got the fight with Brian Norman Jr., and Rowley was just left out there swinging in the breeze and wasn't being able to do anything about it.
Yeah, we ain't seen Rowley since last year.
Punch, RC's asking for the link. It must be too far up in the chat for him to find it.
All right, because it's RC. I was about to stop the show, but I'll let RC come up. That's my nigga. Hold on, RC. I got you. Come on up, dog. What was you saying, Deej?
Is it that one? Is that the link, or is it one of them other three that you had there?
You can hit any of them. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
one's for Kick, one's for YouTube, and one's my channel.
Yeah, so the YouTube one normally comes up. Here he is.
RC in the fucking building. What up, dog?
What's up? Hey, I'm not gonna be long because I know you about to shut it down. But
Can't hear you. You got yourself on mute.
Oh shit! Hello, you can hear me now?
No,
Oh,
I
damn.
can hear.
You can hear him. I can't hear the nigga.
Now he's on mute. Now he's off mute.
Go in and come back out, RC. My
Wait,
shit's
you can hear me
acting
now?
weird, bro. I can't.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you fine.
You can hear him. I can hear you, Deej, but I can't hear RC.
All right.
All right.
I don't know why it's acting like that. I don't know what that is, Deej. That happened with you too. That's the first time that happened for real. Let me see if RC come back up.
Yeah, he'll come back up. Well, I assume he will.
I don't know why the Matrix is fucking with us. All right.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I still can't hear him. What the fuck?
It's something your end, because Heavy could hear me before. Nine could hear me before. I can hear Rob.
Yo, Chester.
I'm confused. I don't know why I can't hear him. I can hear you perfectly fine, but I cannot hear RC.
Hold on, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go out,
bro.
again.
This is the first time this ever happened. This is a technical difficulty type of thing, I'm guessing. Heavy said he hear us.
Yeah.
Maybe it's with one of the links, man. I don't know.
Well,
When I put up the links, like 6 come up.
yeah, there's 3 of them there.
Yeah. That's for
What is the next big matchup that you're looking forward to on the calendar that's made? I don't want to talk about this, fantasize about stuff that might be getting done.
Oh,
I'm
the
actually
Mexican Monster for sure.
Benavidez Zerto. You're not
You can
interested?
hear me
All right,
now?
say something, RC.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can still hear.
Now I can't hear either one of them.
That's crazy.
Fuck is going on, man? I don't know, fellas, man. I can't hear either one of y'all now, and I can see y'all talking to me. So I don't know, bro. It's driving me crazy. So I'm just gonna take it as an excuse to shut down the show because it's getting late. So I'm about to chill out.
Well,
Anyway.
look, let me say this.
I don't know, man. I can't hear you. I can't hear nobody. I can't hear DJ or RC.
I was about to say, Roller can't go on the turkey card no more.
To frustrate me.
I think this turkey.
I'm just gonna go ahead and shut it down. So I know everybody else could probably hear them. Like I'm pretty sure.
Hit pause and explain it another time.
I can even come back. Hold on, let me see. Y'all just chill. I'm about to come back. Let me see.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, that's the thing with DJ. Just like you know, that's the thing with Roller. Roller can't be on a turkey card no more. He's been banned.